Welcome to Coffee, Calm and Connection Bite Size, where we deliver key takeaways from our full interviews on current topics from mental health experts.
What you've just said there about being open, being vulnerable and helping people, that is the big driver behind Coffee, Calm and Connection. Because I believe strongly, having always been somebody that wears my heart on my sleeve, I believe sometimes to my detriment, often to my detriment, what am I saying? But I do believe that openness, that vulnerability, that transparency is not unique to me or to you or to John down the road. But every single one of us goes through periods in life where we feel anxious or stressed or down or lost or ecstatically and overwhelmingly happy. We all have emotions. And I listened to a really interesting TED talk from Alan Watkins, and I think he's incredible. And I'd highly recommend anybody go and listen to him. And what he's saying is there are 34,000 different emotions.
Wow.
And you have the sort of the main planets of emotions, happiness, sadness, anger. But around those planets orbit so many other different emotions. And actually, I think you're quite a visual person as well. Visualizing that helped me, because if you can figure out which planet you're on, if you can really do some sort of self-analysis on which planet you're on, you can direct where you want to go. And one of the things about listening to stories like yours is that we can start to pull out themes. Oh, I felt like that. Oh, so that's what's happening to me. And I think that social proofing, but also realizing we are all essentially the same in terms of, how we work. We've all got the same sort of emotions and we all, basically run in the same way. It just helps. It helps you reflect a little bit back on yourself and your own sort of inner turmoil, or not, as the case may be. So I think it's really, really interesting. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Refusing to Be Mediocre, where you're at with that? Tell people, because, I'm sure it'd be very interesting for lots of people.
Yeah, as you can obviously tell from the name, it is very based on my life story, that I was refusing to be anything less than average, because purely I'd been told I would be less than average anyway. So I wasn't even going to settle for being just an average guy. I was like, no, I'm going to go one step further. And so I created the brand name. I took some time starting it, I will admit. That was due to various reasons. But the mission really of it is to help other people create a life that's very much that serves them better, and one that inspires them and they're excited about, but also one of healing and recovering from any sort of trauma. Like you said, so many of us go through different stories, but a lot of them have the same sort of theme and the same outcome. And I think people need that connection, and that's why I really liked your name, because I think we can all help each other. And I think if everybody helped each other, we'd all be a lot less messy in a way.
That's my favorite saying of this podcast. If everybody helped each other, we'd all be less messy.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Couldn't have put it better myself.